Hello and welcome back to Spirited Heart. Right. Hey! Don't feel well, yeah. Let's take a few weeks off. Okay, let's train up. And what do we need to train? We were after charisma and wisdom, weren't we? Now let's train up our charisma. Excellent. +4, that's good. And then let's go back to school and have another random encounter. Yay. boring day at school. It's the first day of Magical History 101 is not making a good first impression. The teacher's voice could put anyone to sleep. He's just reading straight from a book. Just ancient history about some magical artifact. The wizard spent 10 days sealing in the cave with protective spells and... Oh, how long is this anyway? 50 pages? Oh, I don't get paid enough for this. He yawns. Even the teacher is bored. I can barely keep my eyes open. I look around and see that everyone else is laying their head down on their desk. So maybe I can just rest my eyes. No, there's one girl who's at full attention. Some demon girl is furiously taking notes, almost hypnotized by the monotone reading. Suddenly, her hand shoots up to get the teacher's attention. She has to wait before Professor Freebo notices her. Put your hand down, no questions. The teacher tries to continue, but her arm does not lower, not even by an inch. He actively ignores her, but she starts bouncing up and down anxiously. Professor! Professor! What? You said that the wizards cast protective spells on the 8th tier, but then you said that the cave was invaded by harpies, which are obviously 6th tier monsters, unless the Skokovian harpies, which means their winged talons would make them 7th tier, but even then neither type of harpy should have been able to breach the wizards' defences. Did she just say all that with a single breath? The whole classroom is at full attention as we stare at the teacher for his response. He scowls. What's your name? Hey, sir. Don't interrupt my lecture again. He returns to reading. Haid pouts without an answer to her question. The teacher only gets a few more lines down the page before her hand is in the air again. He claps the book shut and glares at her. What now? 50 years, sir. What? He said that the excavation of the Golden Orb took 30 years, but it most certainly was 50 years. If the orb was the catalyst for the Great War of Eden, then it couldn't... He slams the history book on his desk and stands up. Since you know so much about the excavation, then you can teach my class. Maybe this girl should just be quiet. But Haid immediately stands up from her seat. The classroom snickers and murmurs. I think that's quite obvious with all the balderdash I've heard thus far. Have fun. Professor Freebo just walks right out the door. He really left the classroom. The demon girl walks up and stands at the front of the class, flipping through her notebook. She's really going to try and teach us? There are several amendments that must be made to all of your notes before I can continue. I'll address what you have so that you can make the appropriate modifications. There were 5 wizards, not 4. 3 were female, 2 were male. It was not summer, it was spring. The cave to the south of Triberg, not south. The royal decree was that after its discovery, not before. The king's son was not yet born. The road to FIFO was not paved. 9th tier gigabats broke the wizard's defences, not harpies. We all look at each other as she continues to list corrections out of context. This was worse than before. One by one, each student picks up their things and leaves. Haid just continues to read out corrections from her notepad. Everyone leaves until finally I'm the only person left. Haid's voice trails up as she looks up at the mostly empty classroom. Okay, do we confront her or do we just piss off? Let's confront her. I see only one person actually cares about their education. Some of those people are my friends. I think you only care about being right. She blinks, offended. This class was already really boring, but somehow you made it even more unbearable. Learning isn't just about cold, hard facts. History is nothing more than the annals of fact in chronological order. And another thing. At least the book Freebo was reading from was understandable. You just keep using complex words that no one understands. I am communicating in the simplest dialect I can manage. Is this girl serious? I get my things and head for the door. Before I reach it, I hear Haid tear a piece out of her notebook. She shoves it towards me. You need this more than I do. I cautiously take a page of notes from her, and she abruptly leaves. She rushes past me so curtly that I'm almost left spinning. But I hear her shoes squeak against the floor. She stops suddenly, and I turn to see why. Is that what I think it is? Haid darts for a table across the room. A quartz-sardine adamantium cusquet blue geode. She holds up a shiny rock to her face with her jaw dropped. It just looks like a rock to me. So I guess she didn't hear anything I said. Extraordinary! The crystal count is unprecedented. I slowly back out of the classroom. She seems very interesting, to say the least. It's actually harder than you'd think talking that fast. Hope we don't have to deal with her too often. I'm not sure my voice can take it. Let's repeat the last job. That'll do. And let's take a week to train up my charisma. I'm doing pretty well training up my charisma. Let's repeat the last job. Okay, 50-50 shot. That'll do. Dang it. Another random encounter. I'll prepare my voice. Today, Professor Freebo gave us a pop quiz. We didn't even study. Everyone looks incredibly unhappy as he gives us our test. I get my copy and stare at the questions. I don't know any of these. I feel like screaming. I don't want to fail. I stare very hard at the paper, like the answers will just jump into my brain, but I know that they won't. I hear a quill slam against the desk in front of me and see a familiar pair of demon wings. Haid raises her hand in the air and banters anxiously. No questions, this is a test. Sir? No talking! I finished, may I be excused? The class mumbles. She's already finished with her test? No, you can sit in your seat and be quiet like everyone else. I can't believe it. She really finished her test already. And I bet she got all the questions right too. She just pulls out a book to read. I stare at my blank test some more, and then at the back of Haid's head. Maybe she can help me? If she's so smart then, it wouldn't be a big deal, right? Oh, let's avoid cheating. No, I can't cheat, even if it means failing this test. Maybe I should have studied more. I try to complete the test as best I can, but I know most of it's wrong. Hopefully this won't affect my grade much, or else I'll have to drop this class altogether. I sigh. Oh, am I kidding? I should drop this class right now. Dang it! Okay, my health and morale aren't good, so I'm just going to take a few weeks, off. Okay, that's good. Back to school. That'll do. Dang it! I didn't even get a boost to my wisdom. Okay, let's pay up the taxes. 22 gold. 38%. Where do they keep coming up with these tax rates? Let's look at the relationships. So yeah. So I've met a few people. So yes, I'm going to try and get to the temple to see a little bit more of Rhea. Because she seems just the right kind of crazy. If I just go to the job options, the priestess, 60 wisdom, 40 charisma. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Perfect. Lovely job. Excellent. Damn good boost to my wisdom. Another random encounter. Magical History 1 and 1 has become more and more dull. Even Haid stopped showing up. Where is she, by the way? I haven't seen her here in a while. I leave class, but I hear a crowd of cheering. I walk into the school's lobby and see a lot of people surrounding someone and celebrating. Was royalty visiting? What's the big deal? I walk up to the crowd and see who they're surrounding, and it's Haid in the middle. Congratulations on making researcher, Miss Haid. You have to be the youngest scientist for the King's Royal Laboratory in 40 years. 47 years, 6 months and 2 weeks. Haid became a royal researcher? Somehow that's not hard to believe. Only the best become researchers for the king. They go down in history, discovering all kinds of magical spells, enchantments, items, and formulas to make our lives better. And they're usually very, very old. And they spend their entire life locked in the researcher's tower. There's a strict rule about tainting the researcher with outside distractions, to limit visitors to only those necessary for research. Usually, people who have the honour to become a researcher have huge farewell parties, since they're essentially leaving behind life as they know it. They can never leave the tower, must rely on assistants to go out for them. Is that honestly what she wants to do with her life? Haid doesn't look excited, just smug, like she deserves all the praise she's getting. At least that explains why she's been missing class. She doesn't need to take another class ever again. Haid? Haid? I try to get her attention to congratulate her, but everyone is trying to talk to her at once. I don't really care. There are too many people here to even get near her. It would take too long to even get close enough to her. Oh well, she probably wouldn't want to hear from me anyway. I should just be proud of her, and hope I have even a fraction of her success someday. I avoid the crowd completely, and hope to avoid her altogether from now on. Should be easy, since she's officially going to become a hermit. Oh, thank God for that, I don't have to do the stupid sped-up voice anymore. Perfect. Excellent. Last job. I really probably should try and keep track of when the taxes are going to be, just so I can spend most of my money beforehand. Just trying to my charisma again. Ah, well. Yeah, I got another couple of points now, which is okay. Random encounter! Hey, isn't that Freebo? Where is he going? He should be teaching right now. Hey, Freebo? Damn. Aren't you coming to class? Well, I would rather go for a walk. What do you think? It's a lovely day. But we have to go to the classroom. Oh, what? You're afraid of not receiving the king's stipend for the education of his subjects? Oh, you'll have it even if nobody teaches you. That's true. They hardly ever check. Convince him to come to class. This is wrong. You're paid to teach. Oh, blah, blah, blah. What? I know very well what I'm paid to do, but it's a complete waste of time. Half the class isn't even interested in learning. What about the other half? They're too stupid to understand my lessons anyway. But I want to learn. Well, you do have a passion and a brightness that outshines the others. Would you leave me behind just because you don't like the other students? Oh, fine, I'll teach. But only because I think you might have potential. I still don't like you. I listened attentively to his teaching today. He really is quite brilliant, and it always makes me happy to be complimented by him, even if he says he doesn't like me. Yeah, he's kind of a dick, isn't he? Dang it. And he seems to royally suck at his job. Perfect. Oh dear, I'm losing strength for this. Still, wisdom and charisma, they're slowly getting there. Okay, 2. That'll do, that'll do. The odds on that weren't good, so... Sorry, my mouse is feeling a wee bit sluggish for some reason. That feels better. Let's repeat the last job. Okay, so I can safely do one of them. Perfect. Aha. Okay, so we're almost there on wisdom. But my morale is suffering. Oh, I have a terrible headache today. Oh, I should prepare an infusion. Oh no. I think I did something wrong with this infusion. Oh, my headache is worse. I even lost some of my skills. God damn it. Concentration and stamina. That's annoying. Maybe a 4 or below. Well, I've got a 50% chance. Dang it! Oh well, still got a little bit of a boost. I'm in a really bad mood. I can't concentrate. Maybe I should go on holiday. So we're into November. Okay. Back to school. Dang it! Another week off. Let's do some shopping. What's better than strolling through the city and going shopping at the same time? Town market is really cool and they have everything. Haha! 8 gold coins. Haha! Take that, taxman! I've deliberately spent everything. Okay. That one. Dang it! Okay, let's take a few more weeks off. Okay, that'll do. Alright, back to school. She's got to be about 20 by now. That'll do. Okay. Another 10 points in wisdom and I can finally stop going to school. Oh, I'm ill. I need to call a healer. He said I need to stay in bed for a few days. Because of this, some of my skills have gone down. Wow, my dexterity really sucks. Art, yep, that sounds about right. That'll do. I'm slowly getting there, people. I am slowly getting there. Okay, so 5 or below. Okay, okay. That's aggravating. Professor Freebo, what do you want? Hey, how are you? I was doing well before I saw you. Well, I know you're just joking. Anyway, there isn't a lesson today, so what do you want? I wondered if you could teach me some magic secrets? Don't tell me you need a love potion. No? Why? Oh, what a pity. If you said yes, I could have sent you to a friend of mine who's a witch. Well, do you want to teach me something interesting? Yes or no? Do you know what the Philosopher's Stone is? The stone that transforms base metals like iron and copper into gold? Exactly! We're going to try something similar, but with different results. Do you have any gold coins? I can't help but think that he's about to screw me over in some hilarious way, so let's refuse. Yes, but... Hey, leave my coins alone. But I need them for the experiment. You are a thief. What? Oh, I don't need to steal from a child like you. Help! A thief! Oh, damn you, keep your coins then. He goes away angry. I'm still not exactly sure what he wanted to do with my gold, even if I offended him. I think I made the right decision. Yeah, I don't really like that guy, he's a bit of a dick. He seems to be a really, really awful teacher. Okay, 4 or below, 4 or below, 4 or below. Dang it! Let me guess, if I uncover all of them, it'll always go over. Can't concentrate. Let's have a few weeks off. Repeat the last job. A friend of mine is getting married. She invited me. Unfortunately, she lives quite far from here, so the trip was long and tiring. Some of my skills have gone down, but I really needed to go. Now, why on earth did going to a wedding sap my cooking skills? Okay. That'll do. Okay, we're almost there on wisdom, people. 6 more points and we're good. That'll do. God damn it. Stupid taxes. That being said, I say stupid taxes, I actually believe in taxation, so... What can I say, I'm a lefty loony. Health's still very good, so that's fine. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a fish by the toe. If it sings, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Dang it! Stupid eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That'll do. 4 more points, people, and then we can finally stop going to school. Damn it, stop getting your infusion wrong. You keep losing your skills. It's annoying. Dang it. I know I'm just going to say dang it. Dang it! So close, it's not even funny anymore. God dang it! Well, I suppose I could train it. No, of course I can't. Because I've got any bloody money left. Because I spent it all on training. Okay, so... one of these will hopefully get me a reasonable shot. 3 or less, 3 or less, 3 or less. Dang it! Now she can't concentrate. More time off, damn it. Okay. That'll do. Perfect. Oh, I am so close. 1 more point of wisdom and I'm finally giving up school. Yes! Finally! I am wise enough. Now I just need to up my charisma to 40 and I can finally get that temple job. Alright, let's spend a few weeks off. Alright, then let's go get that... Right, now then. Charisma is boosted by being a dancer. Oh, I have a terrible headache today. How could she keep getting this infusion wrong? Shouldn't she check her recipe by now? Now that is an interesting dancing outfit. That'll do. Didn't boost my charisma, unfortunately. That will do. Okay, charisma's gone up a bit. It seems slightly odd that the only way you're going to get a job at a temple is by having done some professional dancing, but okay. Yeah, because I still need a little bit more. Still need another 13 charisma. I'm getting there, people. I'm getting there. Still no random encounters at current job yet, though. Dang it! That'll do. Dang it! My wisdom is going down. This is going to be an annoying balancing act, isn't it? Terrible headache. Stop getting your bloody infusion wrong. Look up the goddamn recipe. Is it that difficult to check what the recipe is? Yay, more charisma. Dang it. Yeah, still got a bit more charisma. Can't concentrate. Let's have some weeks off. Pesky taxes. 39% tax. Yay! Finally a random encounter at this job. I've enrolled in the dancing school here at Triberg in hopes to become a better dancer. Stepping into the school is like stepping into another world. Incense, low lighting and plush cushions are everywhere. I wasn't used to this kind of environment, but it will be having my lessons here, so I need to get used to it. I've never seen a more intoxicating creature. A group of people huddle in a beaded doorway, blocking the view of what must have been a dance performance. Exotic music flows out of the room, drawing me near. She's the head teacher here. I try to catch a glimpse of who they're talking about. She teaches classes? Perhaps I should enroll myself. Yeah, she only flirts with people who have something she wants, so save your breath. What did the dancer mean by that? She's only a temporary teacher anyway. Yeah, well, she can teach me any day. Applause roared from the room, and everyone piled out of the room. Oh, this is actually my classroom. I walk into the room after everyone leaves. It's completely empty. Where's my teacher? Well, I need to get dressed in my dancing outfit, so I walk over to the dressing screen in the corner of the room. I duck behind it and change my clothes. Is that your dancing outfit? Oh, that will never do. I shriek and turned around to see a demon girl dressed like a gypsy dancer. Has she been in here the whole time? I was more worried about the front of the screen than the back. Who are you? The name's Reed, darling. I'm your dance instructor. Weren't you here for the performance? Oh, so this is my, intoxicating teacher. Well, I can certainly see why she's so popular. But isn't she too young to be the head instructor here? Usually mature women with plenty of experience under their belt. No, I just showed up. Oh, you can borrow one of my outfits. Why? What's wrong with what I'm wearing? I'm wearing a dancing outfit similar to hers, just not so small or short, or with as many shiny things attached to it. Okay, so our outfits are rather different. Oh, you'll never turn heads with that. It doesn't showcase your, assets. I'll politely refuse. No, I'm very happy with my outfit, thank you. She looks offended for a moment. You're the one who joined my class, if you've forgotten. Suit yourself. She leaves the dressing area, and I look at myself in the mirror. There's nothing wrong with my outfit, right? Sure, I don't show as much skin as her, but... well, at least I had my morals. The dance lesson was just as loose and weird as I thought it would be. All her dance moves are too suggestive for my tastes. Maybe I should get another teacher. I do like the hat. I will admit that I'm not really a hat person, but from a style point of view, the hat works. Perfect. Oh, I am so ridiculously... I'll have to go back to school for a week, mind, but... I'm gonna risk it. Dang it. Yeah, I think it's a case of it will always overshoot if you have to use all 4 dice. Dang it. Oh, I am so close to actually being able to get this temple job. Is she going to lose cooking skills again? Damn it, she keeps losing stuff. Seduction skills. Okay, that's poor, but... okay, my charisma is high enough. Let's take a few weeks off, go back to school for a week or 2. I'm so close to getting that priestess job. Oops, the history teacher caught me sleeping. He's scolding me. Apologise. You humbly apologise to the teacher for your behaviour. He forgives you, but your morale still goes down. See how things went for the rest of the week? Perfect! Yes! I can now get the priestess job. Social climber achievement, cool. So I've gained some points in faith. More importantly, it's paying a bit better. Dang it. Hopefully I can run into, what's her name again? Can't concentrate. A few weeks off. Or I could just go to the mountains for a week, but that'd cost an absolute bomb. Let's just take some time off. Right, now that we've actually achieved the job I've been trying to get to, I think that's a perfectly reasonable point at which to end this video and say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.